All right, let's go to the points. Let's take us through, Doogie. What's happening here?
Well, Adam Cadlick sits out at number 1, and I'm not sure if anyone's going to catch Adam for the rest of the season. It's a big lead. Obviously, Scott Timmins hasn't played the past 3 games, so Cadlick's got an 11-point lead. Timmins in second, Herman in third on 40, Drolay in fourth on 39, Joey Hughes, the only local in there, in fifth spot on 37, and Addison in sixth on 34. So that's a strong crop of top 6 players.
Yeah, and you've got Austin Albrecht, who's on 33. He's like the Undertaker, just waiting in behind.
Hoover up all those points.
We're going to see Albrecht on this next week. I'm calling it already. But geez, Cadlick 52. It's nutso.
Yeah, and Timmins has got to stop improving the Mustangs on the bench and get back on the ice and start scoring more goals.
Well, May 18 was Albrecht's first game.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So
this guy is he just demolishes our league.
Yeah. Let's go on to the game of the week. What was our game of the? Oh, did you want to say something else, Doogie?
Oh, I was going to say we've got some highlights. I don't know if you want to run some highlights before we do the game of the week.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we've got one highlight, and then we've got 3 highlights from the game of the week. So when we talk about the game of the week, we can run through them. But the first one we got is Vlad Rachinsky's goal, which is a contender for goal of the season. Really good goal.
Rachinsky again. Rachinsky moving in. Rachinsky shoots. Oh, what a goal! Vladimir Rachinsky on the power play undresses the ice defense, and it's 1-1.
Well, I'm just going to say what I've said for about 5 games. He is a player that doesn't get enough credit. The guy's got more moves than a wily snake. He plays well with other people, and he just undressed Melbourne Ice's defense and Ishida as well. So, wow. Watch that one again.
Indeed, as we take a look at the replay. 1, 2, back.
I don't think you'll find many goals better than that this season.
Yeah, it's so good. The puck handling is insane, and he always has that good puck handling. It actually reminds me a lot of Austin Kangaloosi for Canberra. The 2 of them are phenomenal with this. Yeah, ridiculous.
So there was a lot of ho-ho-hos in the commentary from Rod Johns. Eric Bonar, Santa Claus or Rod on that clip in the commentary. But I know Rachinsky's a guy that you mentioned at the beginning of last season as being a dark horse and couldn't really break the lineup, Doogie. What have you seen from him?
I just when I watched the Mustangs last season, and then they obviously ended up winning the cup. The term I used was the barometer. I felt like if Rachinsky was in the lineup and he was on, like that, you sort of knew the Mustangs were going to play well. I felt like he just offered so much for the Mustangs last season. And I just really felt like he was that influential last season when he was out on the ice, that when he was out there, almost sort of like setting a tone type of thing, just a really consistent player. And I'm glad that he's back this season and he's playing well.
Yeah, it was almost one of those things last year. Like he started off so well, and then obviously Chris Lawrence came and took up the slot, and he had to drop off the team sheet. And it was almost like, wouldn't it have been great if you could have had both of them on the team, right? How amazing that would be. But yeah, obviously losing Lawrence was a big thing this year, but you've got Rachinsky back, and he's phenomenal.